Guys, welcome back to Suppress Nation. Today this is part 4 of our rimfire series. We have the Hansohn Brothers MOD F4 out here in long configuration. This thing is 6 1/4 inches long. When you drop it all the way down to the last baffle, you are talking literally 2 1/4 inches long. As you can see right here, the F4 does have a bunch of wrench flats to aid with the ease of removal of the baffles. The F4 does want a 1-inch diameter tube, and the longest configuration, it is 3.6 ounces. And the smallest configuration with just a 1 baffle, it only weighs 1.2 ounces. It's made out of 7075 aluminum and has a hard coat anodized black finish. And as you can see right here, it's engraved on the blast chamber, and it is threaded in 1/2 inch by 28. Now, Hansohn Brothers have been making the F4 for a while now. I've only shot it in one other previous video, and I think I had it in the 4 baffle configuration at that time. So that's the only experience I have with it. I have not shot it in the long configuration yet. So we're going to shoot it today, see how it sounds. I'm going to shoot it in long and in medium configuration. I'm not going to take the time to do every single baffle. I mean, if you had a meter, you could probably get some decibel readings on it and it'll be different. I can put it on a couple guns down with 1 baffle just so you guys can see how small it is and we can see what type of performance we're getting. But we got 5 different guns out here we're going to shoot it on. So I'm excited to shoot it. So let's get to it. So the first host we're going to shoot on today is the Walther P22. I just recently picked up one of the Sig P322s, and that is a quieter host than the TX22. TX22 is still probably my favorite gun, but the Sig is growing on me because it is a quieter host than that TX22. But the Walther has always been the quietest that I personally own. But I have had reliability issues with it, especially when it gets hot. It's only 75 degrees out here today, so we're going to try this. We're going to shoot it one time without a suppressor, and then we'll drop the can on it, shoot it in long, shoot it in medium. Might even shoot it in short real quick. But here she is, Walther P22. All right, so I put it with just 1 baffle. It looks cool, but let's see what she sounds like. Woody ring ears. Yeah, that's not pleasant. So 1 baffle, you can shoot it, but it's not very quiet. It's not very pleasant. All right, now we got 4 baffles on the end here. Let's see what this sounds like. So it does have a little bit of a first round pop. After that initial first round pop, it gets substantially quieter. So with 4 baffles, you're getting a whole lot better sound out of it, but still not that stealthy quiet that we want. Let's move up to the full side, see what that does. Now here she is in long configuration. This is 8 baffles. Still got a little bit of first round pop. That's quiet. That's really quiet. So there she is in an 8 baffle configuration. There is still a very noticeable first round pop with it, but then after that, this thing gets very quiet. Now, this is a $299 suppressor. If you want to step up to a suppressor that has little to no first round pop, definitely check out their Walther 22. But there she is on the Walther P22. Up next, we got the Taurus TX22, 1 round downrange, unsuppressed. Now we got the F4 on the end. All right, so with that one, I did not notice any first round pop. I don't know if the camera can catch anything or not, but nothing noticeable to me with that. So let's grab the Sig 322 and shoot it with that and see what she does. Now I got the Sig P322 with the Silly Cat EDG on top. We'll put 1 round down range, unsuppressed. Now we got the F4 on the end. Let's see how this sounds. Put 2 rounds on steel for those of you that just love suppressor videos with steel shooting. But there she is, the Sig 322 with the Hansohn F4. Again, the larger frame guns, I'm noticing no first round pop with them. It's just the P22 that I had that first round pop. That was rather nasty. Sorry about the lighting. The sun's coming in and out behind the clouds. But there she is, the Sig 322 with the Hansohn Brothers F4. Now we got the Smith & Wesson 1522P. We're gonna put 1 round down range, unsuppressed. Now again, for my own pleasure, I just want to see what one baffle sounds like with this thing. So let's see what she does. That ain't bad at all. I mean, it's still loud down there, but not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, it's not the quietest thing you're going to get, but absolutely zero ring in my ear at all. Let's try it with 4 baffles. Now, one baffle wasn't bad at all to my ears. It just had like a deep pop down range there. But I'm interested to see what 4 baffles, like say you were in the city or in a subdivision somewhere and you had something that you need to dispatch real quick. Could you pull it out and shoot something with 4 baffles and it'd be stealthy quiet? Let's see. So still has a little bit of a pop where you're not going to be stealthy quiet. Your neighbors, if they're outside, they're definitely going to know you're still shooting, but no discomfort to the ears at all. For that size, I mean, it's got a decent sound to it. It's not that stealthy bolt just going back and forth that we like with 22s. So let's put this thing in the 8 baffle configuration and see how she sounds. All right, here she is in full configuration. I've let it sit over there and cool down for a little bit, air out, so we can see if we notice any first round pop. With all 8 baffles on it, and just see how quiet it is. So here we go. For you steel lovers. And there she is. I noticed no first round pop whatsoever. So right now the only first round pop I'm noticing is with that Walther P22. I don't know if the slides are just coming back and I'm getting a little bit of port pop there, but with the rest of them, I really haven't noticed anything. I mean, it might be a little bit if you had a meter out here, you can meter it and notice something, but just to the ears, I'm not noticing anything. But there she is, 8 baffle configuration. This thing sounds awesome. It's giving me the exact sound that I want. All I'm hearing is that bolt going back and forth and that bullet smacking down range. But let's grab the Savage bolt gun and see how that does. Now we got the Savage FVSR and 22. We got some CCI standards loaded up. 1 round down range, unsuppressed. All right, so here she is with 1 baffle on the end. If this thing is quiet, oh, I'm gonna absolutely love this. It's just got a little bit of a poof. It's got a little pop. It sounds like it's about from here to the range, probably about 25 yards. You can hear like a little poof, poof, like a little pop. Let's put some more down there. That's fun. Would the neighbors know you were shooting? Maybe. Especially if you keep going. But 1 round down range, nobody outside is going to have a clue what it is. Let's drop 4 baffles on this thing and see how quiet it gets. All right, so now we got it with 4 baffles on it. We still got the CCI quiets, and then we'll move into CCI standards, and we'll see how it compares. But the CCI standards up first. That's nice. Yeah, your neighbors would have zero. Oh, I got one more. Let me put it on steel right here. Yeah, you could shoot that right there and nobody around you would have any idea that you're out here shooting. 4 baffle CCI quiets. That's awesome. Let's grab the CCI standards. So if just in case you had to shoot a squirrel or something like that, that was messing stuff up. Let's see how those sound. Now we got the CCI standards loaded up. We still got the 4 baffles on it. I've got all my guns sighted in for CCI standards. I do all my suppressor testing with it. And when I have one of the little tree rats running around that I gotta take care of real quick, this is what I shoot them with usually. So let's see what it sounds like with 4 baffles. Definitely a little bit louder than the quiets. Has a little bit of a more of a snap to it. definitely hits that steel a whole lot harder too. So let's grab the other 4 baffles, stack it up as 8 baffles, shoot it with the quiets and shoot it with the standards. All right, now 4 baffles with the CCI quiets was already, I mean, extremely impressive. So I'm pretty sure this right here is just going to be pretty much just nothing but a firing pin and a bullet hitting down range, but let's see. Come on, man. If you let somebody shoot this and they don't have a smile on their face, there's literally something wrong with them. Steel. One more down at 100. That's awesome. This is just amazingly quiet. Literally somebody sitting over on the front porch over there could be standing over. They would have no idea that I'm shooting. It's that quiet. But let's grab the CCI standards, like what I said, what I normally hunt with, and see how they do. All right, now we got the CCI standards loaded up. I am trying to give the suppressor a little bit of time. Let it sit over there on the table while I'm reposting and collabing on Instagram real quick, just to let some air flow through it so we can see if it's getting a first round pop. Like I said, so far the only first round pop that I had was with the Walther P22. And I don't know, I'm gonna shoot the Walther P22 one more time, just in case it was because it was a brand new can and it wasn't really dirty. It was getting that noise, it was getting that first round pop. So I'm gonna pull that back out the bag real quick and throw it back on and see if we're still getting it with the Walther, because so far I've noticed it in nothing else. But here we are, we got the CCI standards with the 8 baffle configuration. Yeah, I mean, that's quiet. A touch, I can hear a touch of a first round pop. I mean, not much at all. That's nice. All right, let me grab that Walther one more time and see maybe if it was just because it was brand new, because I had only shot it with the 4 baffles before, and I don't know, maybe the can was squeaky clean and that's why we got the first round pop. But let's try it now that we've put some rounds through it here for a little bit and see what she does. All right, so we've let the can set off the gun over here on the table, let it cool down while I've done some collabing on Instagram real quick. I've loaded up the mags. I don't even remember how many rounds I put in it. We'll find out here shortly. But these are the tandem cross extensions. If you do like them, it does give you a more full grip on them. Drop down into the campsite bio, go to Tandem Cross off of there. It's an affiliate link, so you can help support the channel through that. But here she is, the F4 8 baffles on a Walther P22. Again, I just want to see if it's this gun giving me the first round pop. I don't know, but let's find out. So no first round pop that time. Interesting. I've never had one not have a first round pop. Once it had a first round pop. Usually if you got a first round pop, it's always got a first round pop. But we're going to try it again. Like I said, I'm going to let it cool down again. Try it again with the CCI standards and the Walther P22. That had a first round pop. It was a noticeable first round pop too. But like I said, half the can was dirty and the other half was clean. So maybe it's got enough fouling going through it now that it's quieted down. I don't know. All right, now we got the CCI standards loaded back up. We gave it 10 minutes to sit over here and cool. So let's see if we got first round pop this time. Again, I don't know. I'm not getting nothing off of it. So again, maybe it's got coated, and after it's gotten coated, we're just losing the first round pop. But I stand corrected. While I was letting cool off, I went over there and I was checking the website, looking at the different features of it. It's only $220. So it's actually cheaper than what I thought. So 220 bucks. You're going to have no tax stamps coming up January 1st. It's going to have a little bit of first round pop when you shoot it. I think today we put roughly right around 150 rounds through it, and with all four. The other day I put probably 50 rounds through it with just the 4 baffles. So the back 4 baffles have had 200 rounds through it, and then the up front right here, now we're talking right around 150. We'll probably shoot a little bit more here today, but it seems that once it gets completely coated, the first round pop's gone in it. Now again, this is an aluminum suppressor, so I know some people don't like aluminum suppressors. You can get suppressors at a much lower cost than stainless steel or titanium by running aluminum. From my understanding, you get the same benefits of having a lightweight suppressor, but the baffles are usually able to be a little bit thicker with aluminum, so they can take a little bit more abuse. But if you're looking to pick up a suppressor and it does happen to be aluminum, definitely check out the Breakthrough Clean. So far it's been good with all the finishes that I've tried it with. It does not harm any of the metals like aluminum, titanium, or the steel. But I want to thank Hansohn Brothers for sending out the Mod F4. I appreciate you guys watching. God bless.